Yo, what's up? It's Oathwood. I wanted to make a quick video about Helldivers 2 today because I've been playing the ever-loving fuck out of it. It's completely consumed my life. I've been completely and utterly indoctrinated by the propaganda of Super Earth, and I've been having a blast with it for the most part. And this video isn't going to be about, the current state of the game with the performance issues and the bugs and whatever the fuck this is. I don't know what I did wrong here to deserve that, but point is, game's got some flaws, it's rough around the edges, that's okay. Assuming they iron it out eventually and, polish it up. But what this video is actually about is dying. I'm a big fan of the Souls series. I like Dark Souls and Elden Ring and Bloodborne, all that shit. And in those games, you die a lot. Death is a tool with which you learn, right? You learn from your mistakes, you get better, you improve, and you overcome whatever obstacle or challenge was in your way because, I learned about this attack or this pattern, or there's an enemy around the corner who's gonna jump me. He's a funny guy. And death teaches you things in that game. That isn't really true in Helldivers 2, but rather death is sort of just an inevitability at least for most of us, normal gamers, normal people with normal lives, such as myself and presumably you as well. You're always going to have those extreme outliers, those sadomasochists who can complete Elden Ring in under an hour, defeating every boss, soul level 1 naked with a piece of driftwood, right? Okay? This video isn't about them. Those people were engineered in a test tube in a laboratory by Big Gamer, okay? We're talking about real gamers, your real average Joe, your average schmuck like me and you. And for us, the people who don't do super hell dives in the caves solo without any fucking stratagems, without any stims, hitless, deathless, whatever, we die. Sometimes we get caught out of position. We take a wrong turn in Albuquerque in the caves. Got an alpha commander in front of me, got an alpha commander behind me. Patrols are just coming to converge on my location. I'm toast. I'm cooked. There's no way out. I guess I'll go down swinging. And that kind of inevitability, that you're dead before you're dead, right? Kind of like that bleeding edge armor, or whatever it is, the live wire, whatever the fucking armor passive is that lets you, defy death and have a last stand. It's kind of like that. Kind of what I'm driving the nail towards here is you can use your death to accomplish things in this game, because death is more or less an inevitability, because by virtue of being Helldivers, we are more or less expendable. We are not Spartan soldiers from Halo. We're not fucking giant Warhammer stompy guys. We're not anything crazy. We're made out to be these elite soldiers, but really we're just Seif with cooler looking armor. That's really all we are. We have stratagems. We got that going for us. We got an orbital destroyer. That's our superpower. It's not that we're, home. We're not fucking engineered in a lab like some of these fucking gamers are. The Helldivers themselves are actually pretty fucking normal, to my understanding. And I just want to say that there is an art to dying in this game. I'm not talking about the haha funny look, he got ragdolled into fucking Narnia. He got launched from one zip code to the next one because of the funny thing. Oops, silly physics engine, haha. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, fucking strap a nuclear bomb to your back, pick up a fucking Super Earth flag, and march on a one-way trip to Valhalla. I'm talking like that kind of thing, right? Extracting is completely optional in this game. Unless you're trying to satisfy a certain, major order where you have to extract with samples or whatever. That's off to the side. Sorry if you can hear the Blue Jays outside my house. They're based and awesome, and I feed them all the time. But, I have a lot of fun, and I've been having a lot of fun, specifically with this goofy-ass build using these unorthodox tools in the sandbox, because we don't really have that many unique tools in the sandbox to play with. We've got a flag, which is just a fucking spear, and you got a nuclear bomb on your back, and if you do the lockstep emote, you can march with it, and it's cool. I like to just fucking just send myself to Valhalla with that shit. And I like bringing the flag in teams, because people see that flag running, and it more often than not, it has the effect of, raising morale. Somebody sees the guy with the flag, and he's like, wait, this guy's giving up his support weapon slot for a fucking flag? What? This guy's a Chad. This guy's thugging it out. This is the most egregious state the game has ever been in. This is the most difficult fucking mission and operative we've ever had. And this dude's running around with the Constitution, the fucking old, Car 98K with a bayonet, and he's got the flag. And he's just fucking marching into Valhalla. That's sick as hell. I gotta be like that guy. And it's really easy to lose sight of what makes this game fun because of all the frustrating factors that are constantly at play. Oh, we got the Alpha Commander Swarm, and they're not even really alphas, they're fucking beta bitch boys who just run away the fucking moment they see you, 99% of the time, and then they start spawning enemies across the map. Very cringe, very lame, terrible design. Who cares? This isn't a video about that. But people get frustrated while they're playing this game because it's a frustrating game. You're trying to win, and you're just having slogs and slogs of bullshit just hurled at you from every direction, and it's overwhelming. And then you see this one guy show up, he answers the SOS beacon, and he's got a flag, and he's like, let's do it! Fucking Valhalla time, you know? Like, it gives you a change of perspective, it's refreshing. And I think we need more people to start viewing death in this game as not so much of an inconvenience, but rather an opportunity. Like we have the armor passive of the integrated explosives that let you detonate when you die. And obviously you don't want to die. Generally, you're able to accomplish a lot more by being alive. That's generally just a rule of thumb in games and real life. But when you die, you can make it mean something. You know, rather than it just being like a, oh, look at this cool clip of my buddy's last stand. You can have it like, oh man, I sacrificed myself and blew myself up to destroy this charger. And it helped my buddy out or whatever. Or, I threw myself into the bug hole to close it. Or I fucking ran into the mega nest with a nuke strapped to my back and blew myself up. It's cool, it's fun, and it's a much more enjoyable take on dying. Something that is generally frowned upon or, looked upon with disdain in the gaming sphere. You know, when people die in Dark Souls, they smash their controllers, they fucking start punching their drywall like it's their wife who won't make them a sandwich. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? Maybe cut that out, fuck. But yeah, like, people don't like dying. But then I bring the fucking parade commander loadout, and I grab a fucking flag, and I just start marching around with a nuke, and I'm like, for Super Earth, for the kids back home in the super coal mines, hoorah! And everybody in voice chat just fucking lights up. Or maybe they don't, I don't know. Sometimes it's quiet because of the audio bugs right now, but... I mean, anyway, like, hopefully you get the point that I'm trying to make here. What I'm trying to... Maybe I'm failing to articulate it properly, condense it well enough into a short YouTube video that you can fully see the measure of what I'm trying to illustrate, but what I'm trying to say is that death doesn't have to be this thing where you shake your fist at the sky and curse the Arrowhead developers. Sure, it often is, because a lot of the time I find that I don't make mistakes, and I get punished for not making mistakes anyway, because the game said, fuck you and you're fun. I mean, look at this clip again. What did I do here to have my leg broken? I'm already trudging through water, and I'm fucking stomping around at like a snail's pace. You tell me I got my leg broken from what? Fucking thoughts and prayers from fucking big old buttfucker Beetle up here? No thank you. I don't think he broke my leg at all, actually. But the thing is, like, it's an inevitability. The game's gonna have... You're going to die. You're going to make a mistake. You're gonna slip up. You're gonna make a bad decision. You're gonna miss a shot. It's gonna cost you dearly. And it doesn't have to be the end of the world. It can actually be something that adds to the fun in certain situations. Sure, like with the example that I'm trying to present, sure, it's something I'm kind of spec'd into, like I'm a kamikaze diver, effectively. But it's all about perspective at the end of the day. And if you can look for the enjoyment in failure, if you can try and find the light at the end of the tunnel, like, oh shit, I died. Well, maybe I can salvage this mission. Maybe it's not over yet. Rather than just like, I died, I dropped my stuff, there's like 17 alpha commanders on my corpse, I'm just gonna escape back to menu and find another mission. Like, oh, I got respawned halfway across the map and all my shit's on cooldown. Like, look at it as, a run back from Dark Souls, You gotta make the run back, you gotta salvage things, you gotta keep your composure, you gotta... There's something to be said about it. I don't think I'm articulating myself sufficiently to fully illustrate the point that I want to, but hopefully I've given you at least a glimpse of what I'm trying to articulate. I think that dying doesn't have to be unfun. Dying can actually be very fun. when it's like a heroic self-sacrifice, like I'll hold them off, you get to the chopper, take my samples and go. That kind of thing, you know. Everybody wants the fucking Halo Reach male fantasy last stand, surrounded by enemies, go down swinging type shit, right? Everybody loves that. If you don't love that shit, don't talk to me. You're not real. But the point is, like, when something goofy happens, it's goofy. When something, you know, quote unquote goofy happens 10 times in a row, you know, the Hive Lord launching you into the next fucking zip code because of some wonky physics engine, that's not funny. That's not fun. But you know what is consistent between all of those? Dying. The death is consistent. You know, the physics engine is also kind of consistent, I guess. But the point is, if you're gonna die, don't shake your fist at the sky and go, curse you, Arrowhead, your shoddy development team and your stupid glazers who just kiss your ass for everything you do and praise you unnecessarily, undeservedly. Fuck you. It's unnecessary. What you can do instead is try to find the silver lining. Okay, yeah, I died there, but I blew up the mega nest. Oh, I died there, but I distracted the enemies so that my buddy could get away. Oh, I died there, but I activated the terminal. Oh, I got the objective done before I died. Now I don't have to fucking go back to that site. I can just go in the opposite direction when I get reinforced. It's, the game has some flaws, and I don't think it fully lends itself to the fun of dying, but there is an art to it. There is an art to dying. There is an art to failure, and I think it's something that people should spend a little more time trying to enjoy. Like, we're not really meant to be like the chosen heroes of democracy or whatever. We are fucking normal people in a suit of armor with a normal ass gun, and that's really it. That's really all there is to it. And the thing about being a normal guy in a fucking war-torn hellscape is that you're gonna fucking die sooner or later. You might be able to solo this mission stimless, hitless, deathless, no stratagems or whatever, but I guarantee one of these fucking missions you pull, you're gonna have to pop a stim. You're gonna have to call the stratagem. You're gonna have to be reinforced. Nobody fucking does every operation they've ever played flawless. We are human beings piloting these fucking machines, whether it be a keyboard and mouse or a controller on a console. We all fucking make mistakes. We're all human. We all die. We all meet the same end one way or another eventually. Alright? And so if you're gonna die, don't fucking throw a temper tantrum about it. I mean, sometimes it's just not your fault, but I mean, hey man, what were you supposed to do? You were surrounded by 20 Alpha Commanders. What was Noble 6 supposed to do, dude? He was surrounded by the entire fucking Covenant force. It was literally fucking hopeless, but he still went down swinging anyway. Is that really so bad? I think that's a pretty sick way to go out. You go down swinging like a Chad, you fight it out to the bitter end. I mean, look at Jiraiya Sensei.
Curses! Fading. Am I going to die? Am I?
Never go back on my word! Until I become Hokage, there's no way I'm gonna die!
Naruto.
If being smart means what you say, I'll remain a fool my entire life!
That's right. Naruto. You never gave up, no matter what. In that case... as your teacher... I must not give up.
You're quite stubborn. Just give up.
Give up? Never make me... give up!
That man was fucking knocking on death's door. Did he give up and say, "Oh man, bullshit, 6v1, not fair, fucking bullshit, stupid writer, not fair"? No, he didn't say that. He said, "Hey, yo, I can't just fucking give up and die like a dog. I gotta do something. I gotta do something." And he tossed out a Hail Mary and it fucking worked. It worked. And you know what? It might not have been the happy ending where he comes home and gets the medal and gets the girl and gets everything he ever wanted. But you know what? It was better than the deal he was going to get had he just given up. So, the next time you're feeling down and out playing Helldivers, the next time you're feeling, man, this game's fucking lame, it sucks, it's unbalanced, it's buggy, fucking strap a nuke to your back and march into Valhalla like a real man. Hoorah! Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Bye.